Hi, my name is McGlover coming to you live, and I'm here with about half of the women that joined me at the Women's Healing Retreat this year, put on by my foundation, Remedy for You Foundation. It was an event that absolutely changed my life, and I am hoping changed the lives of the participants that were there. So I asked them to kind of come on just very briefly and tell me a little bit about their experience and if there were some memorable things that happened, and how that experience of going to the healing retreat has changed their life.
Well, for me, attending the retreat was altering for me. I don't leave my home, and I felt safe enough to leave. I met people that otherwise I wouldn't have met, and I'm really excited about that. We've extended our relationships past the retreat, right? We speak periodically, and it feels really good. Being at the retreat for me helped me adjust some of the ways that I think, connect some of the dots to how, in fact, my childhood does affect how I operate. So for me, I am full, happy, and excited about the next.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. With you, Beasia, in particular, and everybody, but with you in particular, I was so happy that you arrived because of your, I guess I could say, used to be agoraphobia, and really staying in the house and not wanting to be around people, especially being around strangers. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. That is so awesome. So let's go to you, Miss Alice. Mm-hmm. What did the retreat do for you? What was some of your best memories of the retreat?
Some of my best memories of the retreat was meeting new people. I enjoyed the sisterhood. For me, the one-on-one session with Megan really gave me the confidence and the tools when I'm triggered. So it was very exciting to me, something new, never had a women's retreat, but something new to me, but I enjoyed every minute of it.
That's awesome. Speaking of your daughter, a minute with she. What's going on, honey? Tell me about, how was your just interaction with other people? How did the retreat help you feel about yourself, about your relationship with God?
So, Auntie, it was a pleasure because I've done my affirmations with you, and I think I have a whole CD, y'all, right, of my own customized, personalized affirmations, right? But being in your space was like, it was like, Auntie ain't come to play. Like, it's like, words can't describe, or I can't really explain the feeling of being in that space, but I'm happy to have had a tribe around me. And Brittany Reiki session, oh my gosh, when I got up off that table, I was like, what did you do to me? She was like, no, what did you do? Like, I started releasing, and it was just like, I'm gonna go journal. Fast forward past the retreat, after the retreat, that I really appreciate. I thank you, God, for sending me Megan, because it says when a student is ready to teach your peers, right? She got me from behind enemy lines, and my mama. And I just was...
Hey, we got Edwina. She's been able to join us. Thank you so much, honey. So I wanted to ask you, how did the retreat help you in your life now?
So I am happy to be here. I'm happy to see my friends. Happy to be able to communicate with you again, Megan. But the retreat, man, it was definitely a life-changing event for me. I came in really low confidence. It's just a tough time in my life. I think I had been. And so just not feeling really good about myself, coming in with a lot of shame and guilt, unforgiveness towards myself, towards him. And so coming into the retreat, it was really just a space of community for me. I had been in this place of self-isolating, because of the shame and the guilt and losing my community in other spaces. It definitely reinvigorated my relationship with God.
Wow.
Because with the shame and the guilt, you know, not only am I isolating from people, but I'm isolating from God. And just not feeling worthy. So I think that self-worth, which, you know, is fueled by the self-forgiveness, and understanding that I am still valuable to God, bring God back into my life. I know he never left, but I was closing the door there, because I didn't feel worthy, but I knew he loved me. And so I know I just took up a whole lot of time, but
no, girl, that's amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah. And I said, you know, I always say to myself, I'm actually excited about doing my next retreat, because one person at a time, you know, lives are changing. Right. So that's why I was asking, how has your lives changed? How have you been able to recognize your own changes? Because that shows me that it's really working. You know what I mean? Ending ceremony, Beasia?
It was nice to have Danny there in the supportive role. Right? Not taking over. She was in the background. She was supportive. She was open. She was comforting. It was nice to see that. It was nice to see you have support, right? It was a nice closeout, right, to the event. We got to say our goodbyes and let our hair down, right? Dance a little, you know. It was something that I don't necessarily think that I want to be a part of, and I had a blast.
You should be excited, you know, about exercising these new tools. That's what a retreat is for. A vacation, oh my God, I gotta go back home. You don't want to go back home because you're stressed out. A retreat, you should be excited. You should be ready to say, you know what? I'm ready. Come on, let me go back home. I want to go home. And eager to see how I can co-create with God, with the things that I now know about myself, feeling better about myself, confidence, all of these things. And so that really makes me feel amazing.